Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's From with Shah here. So this video is going to be a video on my favorite clip-ins ever, Hergivenhair clip-ins. I know. I said that I was going to do this a while ago on my Instagram, but here I am. So if you want to see how I install these clip-ins, keep watching. So the texture that I'm going to be working with is the Coily clip-ins. So it comes in this super cute box. It has all of their information on the back. It has their Instagram, their Snapchat, their YouTube, and their Facebook, and their customer service email in case you want to get in contact with them. So when I first got the hair, I wasn't too fond of the texture, but then I did read reviews and it said you absolutely have to condition it or co-wash it in some sort of way before you put it in your hair in order for it to blend correctly. So right here I'm using the Design Essentials Avocado Co-Wash. This I got in my September curl box, which has come in clutch. I'm not a big fan of co-washes on my actual hair, so it's really helped me with these clip-ins because it helps it feel really soft and it helps me really detangle it before I prep them for my hair. So as I'm washing, I first am going to finger detangle. So the hair sheds a little bit. It's not like anything so crazy to the amount where I'm walking and tumbles of hair are just falling on my shoulders. No, it just sheds when I am detangling it, which I felt was normal because my hair sheds when I detangle it. It does not shed when it's in my hair unless I'm really raking my fingers through it in order to pull some knots out, which rarely happen as I wear these clip-ins. So after I finger detangle, I'm just going to detangle one more time with a wide tooth comb and then rinse the co-wash out, as you can see in the video. And the hair looks so much better after I have co-washed it. So don't get alarmed by the first time you take it out the box. It looks like a really fake curl. Do not get alarmed by that. Once you wash it, it's going to look just like natural hair, whatever texture you receive. So the one thing that I do note with these clip-ins, whatever style I'm doing on the clip-ins, I need to make sure I do it on my hair. So for example, if I'm doing a braid out, I'm not going to do a wash and go on the clip-ins. I'm going to make sure that I do a braid out on the clip-in so that it can blend correctly with my hair. And I use the same exact product. So in this video, I'm using Cantu Curling Cream and Eco Styler Gel, and I'm just going to braid the clip-ins all the way down and let them dry overnight. So I received this little Hairworks contraption, I guess you can call it. I didn't receive it. I bought it on this website. I forgot the name, but I'll put it in the description box below. They sell natural hair clip-ins also, but I didn't purchase hair from them. I just purchased this little device because I felt like it was super cool and very helpful. So once I am done with that, I'm just going to hang it on a hanger and place it to the side and then just do each track. So I'm not going to braid multiple tracks at once because I don't know where I'm going to place them in my hair. So right now all I'm doing is braiding each track and then I'm going to hang them all on a hanger. You got issues that I won't mention for now, 'cause we're falling apart. So here it is all done, and I just leave it up on my shower rail to dry for the night. So now I'm prepping my hair so that I can braid it down, braid the front into the style that I want it to be in, and then I'm just going to braid the rest of it down so that I can put the clip-ins on top of it. With clip-ins, I still don't like to have that much leave out because when I sweat, my hair doesn't blend with the clip-ins. It blends naturally, but when I sweat, my hair poofs up and then the clip-ins don't poof up, so it's like, whoa, no, not gonna rock out with half puffy hair and then the rest of it looking flawless. So I like to put most of it away and then just leave out certain parts. So right here, I'm just going to do 4 braids on the side. This is just the way I was feeling that day. If you want to do a different type of braid, then that is fine too. So once you reach the end of this, just to secure the part that you're not going to unbraid, you're just going to put a small little rubber band, and then I take a little bit of gel and I just put it on the tips of the part that's hanging. So this part after the rubber band I am going to unbraid so that it blends better with my hair, and I'm just going to braid that down so that I know, okay, this is the part that I'm going to unbraid. Everything else is just going to stay with the style. So I'm just going to continue that on the next part of my hair, and I'm just going to do 4 braids, moisturizing the hair and putting a little bit of gel just to give it more shine and security. So again, just braiding the part after the rubber band so that I know that this is the part that I'm going to unbraid in or with my braid out. So now I'm just going to section my hair so I can braid the leave out section and just moisturize the leave out. So with this, I'm just really just going to do the very perimeter, so my edges, and then a section to cover the tracks on that one side. So you really just have to weigh out or just pretty much play around so that you can see what parts you are going to leave out. This isn't the most easy style for you to put your clip-ins in. I will have a video showing a much simpler way to put clip-ins in, but usually I would leave this style in for about a week or two since most of my hair is braided and put away. So right here I'm just going to do a regular braid out as I would on my hair if I were to do the entire head, and I'm just going to braid the sections in the direction of which I would like them to fall. So with this part, I know that the hair is going to fall more so towards the right and over my face, so that is the direction in which I'm going to braid this braid. You don't want to do the braid in the opposite direction because then blending becomes so much more difficult and it's just not going to be easy for you to rock with your nice style. So again, in the front part, I am going to be braiding it forward just because that's the direction in which I would like my hair to fall. So right there, I was showing you guys that my edges were thinning. So again, natural hair is not perfect like everyone makes it out to be, but my edges are thinning just a little bit from my locks, making me really sad, which is one of the reasons why I did remove my locks. So I am just going to take extra care. As you can see, one part of my edges are a lot thicker than that one braid, so I'm going to take a lot of care of those edges. So this part is going to be the last of my leave out, just right over the second half of my braid of my style, which is going to be hanging down. So I am going to braid the braids in that direction, again using the same products that I used on the clip-ins, the Cantu coconut curling cream, eco styler, and then I just rake it through and I'm braiding it back. So all of the parts that are looking like plaits, those are the parts that I am going to unbraid. You'll see in the next section, everything that is braided to my scalp is what I am going to leave and just put clip-ins over. So it makes it a lot easier for me to know what parts are the leave out sections and which parts that I'm just going to leave in the braided area with the clip-ins. Alright, so now this back section, I am going to be braiding it down just in cornrows. If you don't know how to braid, maybe you can get someone to help you braid this section, or in my next video, I will show you how to put these clip-ins in without braiding. So I'm just showing you guys regular cornrows. I don't know how many I do. I just do them about medium size. You don't want them too big because it's just going to be really difficult to put the clip-ins over it. So you don't want to just do 2 cornrows. So I do probably about like 5 to 6 cornrows in the back. And now I'm working on my last one, detangling, really making sure that my hair is moisturized because it is going to be away. And again, all of the ones that are hanging are the ones that I'm going to be unbraiding. So then I just pin this back section. You can crochet it up, but the pins don't really bother me. So here I am just pinning them so that my hair is not hanging underneath the clip-ins. So this is the last section that I'm going to braid away. This is the front section. I didn't want too much leave out. Some people choose to just braid the whole the front section like a braid out, and then they'll take that out with their clip-ins. I just like to braid it away so that I am not dealing with my texture that much, or my actual hair that much. So I did 3 braids in the front there, and then I just pinned them back to the cornrows that are in the back. So I decided to braid the thinning edge part down onto my scalp because I'm probably just not going to unbraid that. I do really want to take care of my edges because who has time for no edges? Not I. So I'm really going to be taking care of my edges in the next few videos, and I can just document that progress to show you guys. So here I am all braided up. Now I'm going to take my clip-ins that I let dry overnight, and I'm just going to use the largest amount, so they come in different sizes. I did end up cutting them because my head is large. Some of them were just, certain parts just didn't fit. So I picked this biggest part, the 5 clip-in ones, or the 5 clipped ones, and I'm using that at the bottom. And I'm just really just going to feel out different places in my hair of which feels the best. I don't have a specific strategy to put like the 4 clip-ins here, the 3 here, whatever. That's just what I do. This part though is very important. The part that is right before your leave out, I like to put those clip-ins backwards or in the opposite direction because it blends a lot better and the track doesn't show that much. So right here in the front, I'm putting the smaller ones. The smallest amount they do come in, I believe, is 2 clip-ins. I just decided to cut the 2 into 1 because it just fit better. When I had it in the 2, it was a little too big for the section that I wanted it to be in, so I just cut it. Some people don't recommend cutting it because it causes shedding. I haven't had that problem, so it is what it is. So here I am just feeling out to see what parts I could add more clip-ins in, and just so that I can get it to feel a little bit full. So I'm just going to spritz this with water because it was feeling a little stiff after I left it overnight, and I'm going to go to sleep. So now it is the next day, and here I am, makeup did, ready to go out. Again, just with my regular routine, I'm using my shea butter mix to untwist the hair. So this is natural, or these are natural hair extensions. So whatever you do to natural hair, you have to do to this hair to make sure that you take care of it. Alright, so I'm just going to untwist those, not really playing with them too much because I don't want them super frizzy, but I do want them big, so I am going to be separating them just like I did in my previous braid out video. So again, when you are unbraiding your hair, your regular hair, you just want to sort of do that lightly, making sure your hands are coated with oil or shea butter. And then I will blend my leave out with the natural hair, with natural hair extensions, which was pretty easy, as you can see. Here I am back, just separating it and putting a little bit of edge controls because, you know, getting them edges slayed. Yeah, so there you go. Just really make sure that you blend them as well as you can because nobody wants to see that you actually have clip-ins in. What's the point of having clip-ins if you can tell the difference? So a lot of people were unable to tell the difference, and here I am ready to mix and mingle. I was so hyped to say, you guys, I don't think you understand. Again, keep playing around with it until you get it to the way that you like. And stunt, sis. Well, thank you for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.